Hey folks, welcome back. It's the 9th week of the 2025 Fall Mirliton season here in West Mobile, and finally we're starting to see something. Got a little surprise out there, so we get to go see it in a minute. But otherwise, most of the week has been pretty much uneventful, and a lot of things have not changed too much. When I recap at the end, there'll be some things we're going to have to start watching for. So let's go check out the vine and see what we got going on. Hey folks, we're into the 9th week of the Fall 2025 Mirliton season here in Mobile, and unfortunately we got a freeze coming, or a frost, next week. So I'll probably spend a little more time tomorrow doing that. But we had good rain yesterday. It's back into the lower 70s, upper 60s for now. Just a quick once over. There is a few little developments, but nothing too drastic that I'm aware of. Kind of look at the top there. While I'm looking, I'll just tell you my thoughts are you can either try to use a sprinkler on it. I did that last year, and unfortunately it got colder and part of it froze, and I did not like the results of that. So I think since it's not so immense as it has been in years past, that I may just simply choose to try to cover it for those 2 days, since I've got a weekend to do it. But otherwise, you can see still got lots of buds going, and that's part of the reason I really want to do that, because it's supposed to get back up to higher, warmer temperatures after. Some beautiful specimens of flowers, of course. But the thing I wanted to show here, besides these beautiful flowers, is, look what I got. Where's he at? Come on, don't hide. I got one that looks like it's been pollinated. So, definitely want to protect that. Some more male flowers in there as well. So anyway, I have actually got something else I've got to go run and do today. With another cultural event on the Gulf Coast. The gumbo contest that they've got going on. So it'd be pretty exciting. I judged one last week. Judged 22 gumbos. It's a personal record. They were all pretty decent. Different than some that you get in Louisiana, but all pretty good. A lot of effort. So I applaud them on their efforts. I look forward to seeing what we get this week. But again, same issues. Squirrel damage. Lights will remain off. You can see sort of in the trees, the citrus is actually starting to turn a little bit, which few oranges I've got up there. Hidden back there. So anyway, that's it. It'll be brief and very short and sweet today. And maybe I'll have a little more in-depth coverage of the Arctic wave tongue, or whatever the heck it's called, and show you what I did to cover it up. So there you go, folks. Holding out hope still. That little one down on the bottom is definitely pollinated. It's getting bigger. You know, it's a little smaller than my thumb right now, so hoping that the squirrels don't see it. Unfortunately, the dang squirrels keep jumping on top of there, trying to encourage the cats to eat them. They haven't cooperated yet with that. Anyway, so right now my hope is we had a good rain on Friday, and so the plant's got plenty of moisture. It's getting darkness it needs. The problem, not so much for this past week, but for the upcoming week, is that we are expected to get temperatures in the low 30s 2 mornings straight. We got one of 32 and 35 and 32 back to back. So one method you could do to protect it is get a constant sprinkler on. As long as it's at that type of temperature, I think the sprinkler system works pretty good. I've done it before, it was successful, depending on how big your vine is especially. Now, last year, if you followed along, I did try that, but I think it got a little bit lower than 32, maybe down to 28. And the way my sprinkler was hitting it, I think you really need something more like an oscillating one that's just constantly spraying on it. Well, not oscillating at that point, but just have a constant stream on it. Mine was going back and forth, and what happened is the extremities actually formed icicles and killed that portion of the plant. So you just have to be careful when you're setting up the sprinkler system to make sure you get a constant cascade of the water to envelop it, so that you don't have any opportunity for it to get exposure to the 32 degrees or less and freeze. What I'm going to do this year, since the plant, as you can tell, hasn't gotten too expansive and I've got that trellis, I'm going to try to find the materials that I have in my shed. I believe I still got some pool covers and some plastic visqueen. So, and most importantly, underneath that, I'm going to put blankets, cloth. So you don't want that plastic touching the plant, actually, because the cold, the plastic will still affect the plant. So that's going to be the plan. I'll take pictures of that hopefully next week. Because I'm finally getting the blooms and the males and the females are in sync, you know, I'm at the prime time. But of course, old man winter's coming in and deciding that he's going to show his face a little early, and that's going to cause me a potential issue. I may be fine. Honestly, I've left things before where I didn't do anything at 30 degrees, and the plant turned out good, because we're only expecting it to like dip down. But in my case, I'm not just trying to cover my plant, I'm trying to cover my you know what, because I want to hopefully get some from this vine this year. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, or send them to me at rpcajun2r@gmail.com. Also, check out all the action on mirliton.org, mirliton.org, both on Facebook and on the internet. A lot of people are picking mirlitons now, but it's still early, and a lot of people are going to be concerned about what they can do. So hopefully those who need to cover will cover, or they won't see the temperatures and we'll be fine. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next week.